go? 31st?
Yes, today's the 31st.
Oh, I ain't turning this on. Hey y'all! Welcome back to another episode of Talks with Tone and Teena. I'm Tone, she's Teena, and we ready to talk. I hope everybody's 2 weeks have been extraordinary.
It seemed like I see somebody named Felicia, but
hey Leash,
I can't make that out. We know
whomsoever you may be. What you use this for? The comments?
Yeah.
Facebook?
I don't know what that says. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm getting of a particular age, so I cannot see.
You're getting of a
It
particular
looks like
age?
it says Felicia.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not 100% sure, so wait a minute. Okie doke. We in here. Let me come up eventually.
But put in the comments how y'all weeks was, how everything was good, bad, indifferent. Did you have to fuck a bitch up? Did you make a new friend? Did you make a new lover? Whatever. Put it in the comments. We want to hear.
Did we make a new lover?
I mean, you don't know. You never know. How niggas be out in the streets? It's summertime. People gonna meet people. They might not last to the end of the summer. They might.
Okay, I know that our first question of the night is, William Proctor. Oh, Will is on here. Okay, the first question of the night is,
Hey, Will.
Can a man without money make a woman happy in a relationship?
Do you want the politically correct answer or the real answer?
The real answer.
Okay, so let's be realistic. Do a man have to be rich to make a woman? We just doing
We ain't
men.
saying rich.
We just doing men, right?
And a man without
Because you know how people be in the comment. No, well, what about a woman? We
Excuse
talking
me.
strictly about a man. Bless you. We talking strictly about a man versus and a woman, not versus. So I'm gonna say a man doesn't need to be rich to make a woman happy, but a man does need to have a couple of bucks to make a woman happy. As far as as much as people want to say that you live off love and all
Oh my
that
God, Kristen. I'm sorry.
What?
Will, somebody called you Rapunzel. Will.
Thank you.
Christelle felt a need to announce that her dog had 8 puppies. So we want to acknowledge
Congratulations.
that.
No, I really care about that. What's Chriselle?
Christelle, what kind of dog was it? I saw the puppies. I wasn't moved. I think I saw Tess post my son had his puppies.
Bitch, what you mean I wasn't moved?
I didn't care.
I care. I'm a dog mom. I care.
And Will said as long as the man has good...
Don't say that.
Will said as long as the man got good penis, he does not need money.
Listen, when you in your 40s, penis don't really matter. Yeah, you trying to get fucked, but over him paying the bill, bitch, the dick don't matter.
Petey is in here.
Hey, Petey.
Petey celebrated.
Petey, happy birthday.
Petey celebrated a birthday. Him and Molly, my big sister's birthday, is on the same day. So Friday was the unofficial bonnets and booty shorts day in commemoration of Petey's birthday.
Wait a minute. Bonnets and booty shorts? Petey,
Yeah.
that's the type of bitches you get that. Okay, I like it. Oh, all the bitches came through for you, Petey.
Bonnets and booty shorts. Shout out to Petey's birthday.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Raphael said, hey, Raphael, we ain't seen you in God knows when.
I'm telling you.
Tess to be keeping that leash on you.
Right.
The hell with her. Come to the show.
Right.
Anyway, so Will said if a man has good penis, he doesn't need money.
I'm going to say it don't matter.
I agree with Will to an extent. And I also think a man could just be a master manipulator. He don't even have to have the best penis. He could be a master manipulator.
So he's got to have a good game, basically. He can talk a good game.
Yeah. But I don't think you necessarily have to have money to be in a happy relationship.
I think, okay, how long do you think this will... Okay, realistically, when you're in a honeymoon period, you do...
Those drinks.
Yeah. Okay, let me tell y'all. Wawa Refresher Strawberry Dragon Fruit with a little berry syrup, baby. That's gonna be your summer drink. But anyway, everybody can go with the honeymoon period. In the honeymoon period, everybody overlooks shit. It don't really matter that he over your house 5 days a week and ain't put shit in the refrigerator. That don't really matter when you in the honeymoon phase. But trust and believe that dick gonna get old when the rent come due and you really all you got is a little bit left over and this nigga laying beside. That's gonna kick in. Let's be honest.
Okay, I will say the honeymoon phase / dopamine period, you be in such a euphoric state that you blind to a lot of shit.
A lot.
But trust and believe, the moment that wears off, you really conscious of every motherfucking thing. Like, you just looking at this bitch in disgust. So, if he is broke, it's gonna sicken you if you got some oomph to you. So I will say that.
We like to talk about love, and it really doesn't matter, and who you are as a person. All of that does matter, but the bitch wallet matters too. Let's just be for real.
Yeah, all of that sounds cute, but I mean, I feel like because we have a 2-part question. I posted a video earlier where they said that there's an epidemic of men going after women, men that are gold diggers now. Like, hey, they won't talk to a woman if she doesn't make 6 figures. They don't make anything. They won't talk They won't talk to a woman if she's not on this certain kind of status, because that takes him into that kind of status. Hey, if she live in this house, she got this car, she traveling to this place, her job got her traveling, he feels like, hey, I'm going to get a free ride. And that's been going on for a long time. For eternity, but I feel like women are really super in their bag now, so it's even more prevalent, and men are more bums now. You know what I'm saying?
But a woman that's in that bag still want a man in his bag.
Sometimes,
well,
hey, if you want a man and
one
ain't coming to you, you're gonna take whatever comes your way.
And that's what they say on
and
social media. But in reality, it'd be something different. So then you right about that.
Hey Tracy, Tracy's in here.
Hey Trace. And so we got male gold diggers now.
Will
Has that always been it?
Will said you went Nally Road mode with no shoes on the set tonight.
So Will, first of all, I feel like you coming for me, and I feel like I need to invite some other motherfuckers to have my back in the comments. Period. Because that'll shut it down. You ain't even supposed to be on here for real.
Okay, I don't want to take it back to slavery. But back when slaves first became free, it was hard for like men to get work. Women were already domestics, wet nurses, and things of that nature. So they were the head of the household, if you will, even back then. It's a historical fact.
It is.
So it has happened from time to time where the woman was the breadwinner for whatever reason. But yeah, in today's society, a lot of women are like head of household or the breadwinner, and a lot of men are getting a free ride.
Would you be cool with that?
No, I would not. I would not be cool with. I'm very about having like shrapnel on my back. I've worked my entire life. Never been on unemployment, never been on welfare, nothing. I don't give a fuck what you, that's your problem. If you don't want to do X, Y, and Z, you just can't do it with me.
Right.
I don't want to take care of another adult. And if you can't work, then that means you're eligible for disability and things of that nature. Handle your business and
so you still bringing a check in.
Head on down to get all of your 5 or 10 resources. That's going to equal up to, you know what I'm saying?
Your salary
exactly.
Would be.
That's going to equal up to a bag.
I think it's
whatever floats your boat. But I don't even want to take care of a grown child of mine. So I definitely don't want a man that bad that I see myself working hard, working at all, and you getting the benefits of my shrapnel. I'm very much against that.
I totally agree.
Really bad.
I totally agree. I think it's in different stages of your life too. Like when you in your 20s or whatever, you willing to struggle with.
Wait a minute, my boo on here, Keisha.
Ooh. Hey,
Keisha fails. I haven't seen Keisha in at least 15 years, but that's my boo. Keisha
hey, girl, welcome back.
Keisha said I've been a boss a long time ago. Go Tina. Keisha has known me since Sue was like 1 and Sue's 25.
All right,
Keisha,
well, welcome back,
family. Yes, Chayez is in here. She
hey,
said, hey, ladies. Felicia Jenkins, aka Fancy.
You did say
Raphael said, Tone, you knew the answer to that question to ask me. Thank you,
I'm just saying.
Shout out to my brother.
I'm just saying. Okay, that's what I was saying. In certain aspects of your life, like when I was like 20, 21, if you dropping fries and I'm a receptionist and we getting the bag together and we trying to build, that's one thing. But at 45, bitch, no. It very much matters.
Some women feel like they make enough money to take care of the family, and as long as the man is there in whatever role that he has now, he might tend to the kids. He might just gotta be there for her beck and call. You know, she might work from home, and he just gotta be.
So again, that's whatever stage of your life.
So it's to each his own at the end of the day on anything in your life. It's your life. Live it up to the fullest.
And whatever makes you happy.
I just know once the real reality of our relationship set in, I will get sick. I just know it.
That's me too. I ain't never even tried it. I just hold, like I've been in certain spaces where you don't have to take care of me. Well, I've never been taken care of. I've always been independent. But you're gonna do what the fuck I ask you to do.
When I get my Snow King, y'all gonna know it because I'm gonna be taken care of.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, if y'all got anything to answer on that.
Yeah, are y'all taking care of y'all nigga or what's
Can a
going
man
on?
without money make a woman happy in a relationship? That was the real
Oh,
question.
yeah.
And I believe he can.
I believe
Depending
he can.
on the woman.
Well,
and what her expectations are and what she wants.
And also, when you say relationship, are we looking for a summer love affair? I don't care what your finances is.
It's
I'm looking for something,
it's a real relationship.
Yeah,
what
it matters.
society deems as a relationship.
No, I'm talking about if you're looking for a fling is a relationship. But if you're looking for a long-term relationship or a husband, it matters. If I'm looking for somebody to lay with real quick for a few months, it don't matter.
I think a woman can be happy.
I don't think she can.
Keisha said, "Yes, ma'am. You are always moving." Hey, Sue. And I love you, Keisha.
Where's
Tracy
Sue?
said, "Without money, how is he living?"
Period.
Tracy, it happened every single day.
Cause who the fuck
Nice
you living with?
haircuts, nice shoes, like all of that.
Nice car to drive.
His mother, sister, grandmother, baby mother, all the women in his community is helping him out.
Now I do agree with that.
Davida said, "Hey y'all."
Hey Davida.
David, I see you and your son was at the Drake show. Your son stayed
Oh,
on
that's
all the
right.
luxury outings.
I want to be one of Davida kids.
Exactly. They
If
be
I
all
want to
over
go
the
to
place.
that, shit.
They be everywhere. Okay, moving on. If y'all want to answer that, please chime in. The next question is, and this is not a jab at Tone.
Excuse me.
The next question
I feel attacked all motherfucking ready.
being late all the time / habitual tardiness, is it disrespectful? Yes or no?
Yes, it is disrespectful. It's very disrespectful.
Jamal.
Who?
Go ahead. Lamont.
Oh, hey Lamont. Yes, I feel like I am a person who is habitually.
Said yes, it is.
I'm a person
Tracy said yes, it is.
who's habitually late. I try my motherfucking best. I try my hardest. Y'all don't
It's
understand.
unanimous.
I try.
What goes on that makes you late though, sugar?
Because I don't know how to. I don't know how to divide my time. Okay, so
You don't know how to manage your time?
I don't know how to manage my time, and I don't know. Like, I have a poor perception of how long things take. So, in my mind, it takes me 20 minutes to get to your house. I didn't factor in, I'm going to have to sit here and wait for these Wawa drinks. And I take care of as much as I can before it's time to leave, too. So, I got to wait for the Wawa drinks. Then, babe want to stop somewhere. Then, I forgot that I parked the car and I ain't had no gas in it. It be shit like that, and you got to keep stopping. Yeah, it is. And I'm really trying. I'm trying my... Y'all just don't understand how I be trying. I be trying.
Raphael,
but yes, it is
Tracy.
It's disrespectful.
Said that Will said I'm late for everything except work, and I don't give a fuck.
I do. I care because, like you just said, it's disrespectful to you. Like even with coming with the show, it's disrespectful to you. You okay? But bitch, that's not play. You was in the robe when I got here.
Okay, it happens from time to time.
But she's typically, I'm gonna say, 85 to 90% of the time, she's on time. Okay. If we, for the show, if we going out, if we partying, this bitch gonna do an hour worth of pictures. And should have been already ready by now. But for the most part, she's on time.
Christelle said yes, it is. Davida said sometimes it's disrespect. Or are you saying you be late sometimes, Davida? Tracy said, I be late a lot too. It's definitely not purposeful. Keisha said, I think a real relationship will never be always 50-50. Things happen. I think working together, I try to be on time too, Tone. It's time management. Some of us have to work on it.
That, Keisha.
Will said, my standard answer to everything is I'm 5 minutes away. Even though I'm just getting out of bed.
See, I don't do that.
Will, they say black people famous for that.
I don't do that because everybody know my 5 minutes is going to be an hour. So I don't do that.
Fancy Jenkins said, I don't think so. When things start to get hard and you have to turn to others and you have a man, the happiness turns into frustration. That leads to unhappiness.
Felicia, that's what I'm saying.
Felicia.
That's exactly what I'm saying. 100% on point. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's cute in the beginning.
I have a topic a little bit touching on that we're gonna get to. So that was a great answer.
I 100% agree.
Our boo Candace is in here.
Hey Candace.
And Candace, is
Candace got a spin class, y'all. If y'all trying to get those
Candace
last
actually
LBs
has
off.
a spin therapy studio.
Period.
A spin therapy
Check her out.
studio.
Candace, please put in your the days of the week and all of your information.
Link, everything. The grand opening is this Saturday.
It is. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's this Saturday from 12 to 2. Tone and I don't know if Sue's available, we'll be in the building.
We will.
Before I have something else I got.
Okay, so thank you for telling me. I need to be ready by like.
Tone need to be
what
ready.
What time do
for
I
real
need to be
that
ready
day.
by?
For real, that day you need to be ready by
Because
like
we got
11.
a lot of shit to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 11.
All right.
Because we want to support Candace. She has been, since the moment that she came in contact with us, it was like serendipity. She saw us on Tracy's page because we tagged Tracy. And she fell in love with us. And we fell in love with her. And she supported us. So we definitely got to support her.
And Candace is always on the same. We love Candace.
Jay Hamilton is in here.
Hey, Jay.
And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for that. I just muted it. Y'all know I'm of a particular age.
She is.
I'm Perry Mason old.
Did you ever watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Your mother and them?
Perry Mason, Heat of the Night, Matt Law.
Heat of the Night was my
Murder,
mother's
She
shit.
Wrote. But I'm more of a like the Fall Guy, Kojak, $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman. I'm more of that girl. But anyway.
You know I'm more
of
of Dynasty, Falcon Crest.
We will go off in a tangent in a minute. Okay, Chayessa said...
Dynasty was shady, bitch.
And this is true about Chayessa. Chayessa said, I'm usually early or won't go. Chayessa's always on time for everything.
Well, define won't go.
Said,
Like,
but
if you feel like you're going to be late, you just cancel the plan?
She said, but I got to school an hour early and to work an hour early. I don't like to feel rushed. Everybody got this. And Raphael said
I don't like to feel rushed either.
Raphael, ain't nobody watched Dallas. It was Dynasty and Ox Landon.
I watched Dallas, bitch, please. I watched
Dallas.
But wait a minute. Chance brings up a good point. Because as much as I'm late, I hate to be rushed. I hate it. Like when y'all keep calling me, you don't do it. Because you already know. But
I make my plans without her.
Shout out to the... Yeah. Okay, so this is how I do it. When it comes to partying, for me, partying don't matter. I get there when the fuck I get there. Unless it's a surprise party, it don't really matter to me. I'm going to get there when I get there. Y'all bitches go ahead. I get dropped off or whatever. I'm going to hook up with y'all later. Don't wait for me.
We'll get to a play when the final curtain call is coming on. Just she needs etiquette.
It's ridiculous.
On time.
It is ridiculous. I have no excuse.
So
who are y'all being late? What's going on in the comments?
No, everybody is saying it's rude and disrespectful and they like to be on time.
Two friends.
Number 3. Who is the most famous person you've ever talked to in your life? Just in any type of way, just spoken, had a casual conversation, anything of that nature. Who's the most famous person ever?
I'll
go first.
Yeah,
okay, y'all know in my mind, Stokely. Well, I would say it's Janet Jackson, but you know, I feel like fame and all
Janet
of that.
Jackson is the most famous person you talk to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like fame and all of that stuff is like subjective. So whoever you love or admire or like or listen to or whoever, but for like what society deems as famous, it would be Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Marion Barry, you know, whoever. But, you know.
I would say, yeah, the mayor of whatever congressman came to my school or some bullshit. I ain't never really...
She went to PG County Public Schools.
I did.
DC Kids was outside.
Shout out to PG
DC
County
Kids had all the opportunities.
The
congressman.
They did.
Yeah, that
y'all did. Y'all had the bomb shit. We had bullshit, but unless the mayor.
Oh
or the
my God,
Christelle!
I would have kept that one to myself.
Who she said?
Christelle said Rico Nasty.
Yes.
She went to high school with Sue and them. She went to Flowers.
Wait.
She graduated the year before Sue.
Okay, so that Rico Nasty, that's one.
I mean, it is for her. Shout out to Christelle living in Montgomery County. Lamont said Dick Gregory.
Okay, that's a good
I feel
one.
like that is a great one.
Yes.
Dick Gregory is a GOAT. He's a legend and all of that.
It is.
I'm not gonna say who Will say.
Who he say? Somebody from a go-go band.
Yes. From his favorite go-go band.
I've met plenty of band members.
They not famous.
That's why I didn't name them.
That's why.
That's why.
I'm just kidding. Don't start crying and shit. Y'all start making lies.
First of all,
I am famous.
They're local heroes. Don't you? You're doing too much.
They local heroes.
Yeah, I mean they're local celebrities.
Whatever floats your boat. Okay.
But that's my name that it is.
Chayessa said Damon John. Who is that? Never heard of him. Please give us some enlightenment. Will said Funk. That's who he
From the Go-Go Bag.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Tracy said Scarface, Willie D, Bushwick Bill. You could just say together, boys, Tracy. New Edition, Guru, Dick Gregory, Dougie Fresh. It's been quite a few. Don't start getting me to do my list.
Okay, mine is Dougie Fresh. I did speak to Dougie Fresh one time. We went to a concert. Long
Tracy said, yeah,
time ago.
Go-Go does not count. Thank you, Tracy.
I don't think so either. That's why I ain't named them the Go-Go
Christelle
numbers.
said, that's my girl, Maria, period. Rico Nasty. Keisha said, well, Michael from Good Times, temporary layoffs. I feel like that's a great one.
No.
Especially because that's from our childhood.
Back up. How the fuck you meet Michael from Good Time? Like, under what circumstances? You ain't meet JJ, Thelma, none of them. How the fuck you meet Michael of all people?
Chayessa said the man that she mentioned, Damon John, he's from Shark Tank.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, Candy said Kid didn't play, but Kid was kind of rude. What?
I've heard that.
Kid thought he was the star.
I've heard that. I've heard Kid was kind of uppity. Not uppity, but
I could go on and on and on, but
I can't.
David Banner, Trina, Clips.
The Clips.
My
when we was in Miami.
My husband Stokely.
Bitch.
Shout out to Stokely. That's
You think he know you alive?
Of course.
Okay.
He does.
All right.
I'm going to see him coming up.
Okay.
Anyway,
I don't fuck with her on the y'all.
Tama said, I love your outfit. Matter of fact, I love your outfits, queen.
Who?
Tama. Tone made that outfit Saturday.
Oh, thank you, Tama. Yeah, and I didn't get pictures, so I gotta do pictures when I finish the show. But thank you, Tama.
Then
y'all make sure
my
y'all
outfit is not even an outfit, but she was nice to say she liked mine too.
Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok because I do the making of all of my outfits every week. You gotta see the process.
Jay Hamilton said he met Allen Iverson.
Cool, that's a good one.
Tracy said I met Guru twice from Gangstar. One of the nicest rappers I ever met. He was dope both times at Houston's and Georgetown.
Okay.
Tama said you both are so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Tama. So are you.
Keisha said he came to our school.
Tama be in these streets.
He knew one of the teachers. Don't hate on the 70s, baby. That was huge when I was little.
Okay, listen. I just wanted to know how the fuck you meet Michael and not Thelma now.
Okay, Will said I'm a Bama because my shoes Adidas, and this is not a sweatsuit. This is a one piece, but I just don't want the jacket.
I was gonna say she got on Adidas,
but he said I'm a Bama because my jacket and my shoes are Adidas.
That's what you. First of all, Will, you're the Bama because
you think I'm gonna take Will word for that?
Exactly, and you need to speak to the young people. You don't wear matching labels. If your shoes is Adidas, then your outfit's Adidas.
And Miss Brown has entered. She said, "Hey y'all."
Hey Miss Brown.
If anybody know, like I was on the cover of a couple of papers with Marion Barry. Mm-hmm. They are naming Good Hope Road. They're renaming that after Marion Barry coming really soon. I think it's going to be Marion Barry Boulevard, but I'm not sure on the Boulevard, Street, Lane, Way, whatever. But that's coming right now.
Is he considered a celebrity?
Marion Barry, of course. He's one of one. He will go down in every history book that there is. He's definitely a celebrity.
How long was he mayor?
He did, I think, like 3 terms altogether.
Like 12 years?
And longer than that, I believe. And, well, that is 3 terms. But after the scandal, he became the mayor again. So that's just like...
He did. Yeah. Yes, he did.
That scandal was like 89-ish, I want to say. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So we will not tolerate any Marion Barry slander on here. And...
He kept DC running and thriving, I heard.
Will had to do it.
What?
The bitch set me up. Will had to.
Okay.
We gonna block him for a week.
But no, let's be honest. In that video, if y'all remember, it didn't look like Marion Barry.
They did that skit on 11 Colors, so you know Marion Barry made it.
He made it.
We don't know the mayor of Sea Pleasant. We don't know the mayor of Capitol Heights, but we definitely know the mayor.
We know the Bell Crosby of Sea Pleasant.
Oh, Tommy
Broadwater, and you know him.
Shelly Parker is watching. Tracy said,
hey,
long overdue for Marion Barry. Tama said, yes, queens, in these streets, but I need to be in these streets with you. Beautiful queens.
Thank you.
Keisha said, I met some senators through work. And
okay, cool. I consider them to be celebrities.
We look great. Y'all just gassing us.
Oh, for real?
Thank you. I'll take it. Okay, moving on to the next question. Those were some great celebrities that people have met over time.
I ain't met nobody. I need to get out more.
The next question is, can addressing issues with your mate be misconstrued as constantly trying to argue or nag? How do you feel about that? Tate said hello, ladies.
Hey, Tate. I say Yes, it is. Who the fuck want to keep hearing that all day? I know we got problems, and I know and another motherfucking thing, and another thing, and another thing.
You don't like
I know that.
You don't like the ladies that be like, I feel as though.
No.
You know how the lady be quiet for a minute?
No.
Then she just be like,
no,
I
and
feel
what's
as though.
funny is,
Exactly.
what I find hysterical is, bitch, I'm not, okay, if me and you going at it, or we discussing our shit, all right, cool.
Wait a minute. Look who has joined us tonight.
Oh.
Tahira.
Hey, niece.
We don't even tag her anymore, y'all.
We ain't even seen you in a minute, girl.
I need my baby to make my devil egg. So, hi, Tahira. Hi, Bookie.
I really...
Corey Russell.
Hey, Champ. Champ, how you doing, baby?
Oh, Maureen. I met, Jesse Jackson. I've been sleeping
Maureen
with Jesse
Bunyan?
Jackson. Keisha said she met Maureen from the news.
Wait a minute, Maureen
I saw
Bunyan,
JC Hayward in a IHOP out in freaking Florida after she retired. You know, I met almost everybody
She retired?
on the news.
Is Maureen Bunyan
JC was on the run, basically. They got her out of D.C.
on the run?
She had ended up getting into a scandal, so she was getting arrested and stuff.
Bitch, I gotta look that.
It was
Probably
like,
it was like, hey, JC, girl.
I was just like, I'm from D.C. and I watched you growing up, and you know, journalism was my
I'd
thing.
have called that bitch name from
and
across
all
the
of that.
room.
I was very
JC.
I was very nice and discreet. I didn't want to. After that went down, you know, she was a legend here, and she went out that way. So.
What was the scandal? A brief synopsis.
It was like political. Like I think they were saying that it wasn't like money laundering or anything like that. But
it wasn't juicy.
It was, but it had something to do with like a charter school, and they did something illegal. Don't quote me. Look it up for yourself.
And
Put
JC
it in the
took it
comments.
all the way down to Florida.
She retired and left. Yeah, after that went down.
I got to look up JC and her scandal.
Okay, Tracy, I agree with this. Tracy said when people can't communicate, they will say that you're nagging. And I feel that most of the time men don't want to talk. I feel a lot of times women are called the naggers, the I want to keep talking, I want to work it out type of thing. And men, they be like, I don't want to hear that shit, or they don't have really a lot of stuff to say about it.
Well, sign me up for the man side, because I don't be wanting to hear that shit. Like, to me, to keep constantly bringing up the same point, you're talking to yourself.
I agree with that.
At that point, it becomes nagging, because why are you saying the same shit over and over again? At some point, you have to recognize that this is who this person is. So, do I want to deal with this person or no?
So here,
I don't want to keep talking about the same shit over and over again.
Okay, but how do you know it's talking about the same thing?
What you mean?
The question was if you're constantly wanting to address things, not the same thing. You know, you might have a mate that's always busy that needs to sit the fuck down. And do you just be like, oh, well, that's him, I'm not going to address it? Or do you address it?
But that's what I'm saying. If he's a person that needs to sit down, that's going to be your constant argument. So you're going to repeatedly keep telling him, we need to spend more time together. When are you going to make time for me? When are you going to, how many times are you going to do that? It's nagging. You need to make a decision for yourself. I'm not saying if you talk to him one time, he don't change, roll out. I'm saying if you find yourself with this same issue over and over and over again, it's nagging. You need to make a decision for yourself. This is who this man or this woman is. What are you going to do about it now?
I feel like you should still communicate with them.
Don't keep coming to me with the same bullshit. This is who I am.
I feel like communicate it through.
You can communicate it, but don't keep telling me the same shit if we having the same argument once a month, or you're saying gripe about me, bitch, either I can't change it, I won't change it, or I don't want to change it. You move around.
Ms. Brown said it depends on the subject, and she said communication, I think, is one of the biggest reasons the relationships fail.
I think money is the biggest reason for relationships fail.
Tahira said we're both cute.
That's
Tahira
cool.
also said I feel like it's an issue. You should talk about it. After certain things are being repeated, then folk should move different if that can't be resolved.
If I come to you and I say, you need to spend more time with me, we don't ever spend time together, and I look up and a month later,
Tahira says she loved your outfit tone.
thanks, boo. And I look up a month later, I'm still saying spend time with me. You've been working all week. You word it differently. You've been working for a month straight.
Solid argument tone.
I'm just saying. If I keep saying that, you working every day. You're working more. You're going on another business trip. And I'm looking, we're 2 months in and I'm saying this same shit. I'm nagging the fuck out of you. I'm nagging myself. I don't even want to hear me say it again. So bitch, I need to move around. When the nigga on the sofa when you come home from that vacation or that goddamn business trip, then you want to fight me and do all of that. But I didn't set it for 2 months. That's how basically I roll. I ain't gonna roll with like the nigga being on the sofa, but I will break up with a bitch. I'm not gonna keep saying the same shit over and over again. I'm gonna assume that this is who you are, this is how you want your life right now, or this is how your life has to be for right now, and I'm out.
Okay. Tracy said, I'm sorry, y'all. Tracy said, yep, people don't communicate properly. They usually talk to each other and talk at each other.
I agree with that.
And motherfuckers only want to be right.
I agree with that too, Tracy.
So she said they talk at each other, not to or with.
I do.
And one always wants to be right, and you know.
I think that too, because especially women.
Shut up, Lamont.
Women get a little defensive when you ever come at them. Like the memes that men say, you can't never say nothing to a woman and yada yada yada. I tend to kind of agree with that, myself included. You don't never want to hear what you doing wrong, but you do take it. But you don't really want to hear it.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Bitch, we all think that. So I agree with Tracy on that. I agree with that.
I'm kidding. Okay, Rennie is in here, and
Hey,
Rennie said
girl.
hello. And I love when Rennie tunes in because Rennie is one of our youngest viewers.
Mm-hmm.
She's a mom, and she's just navigating through her 20s.
And she's in the
And I
know.
like her to get like just an earful of whatever we're talking about, just so she can be ready and prepared for things. So hey, Rennie.
Rennie is ready and prepared right now. She gives us insight.
She does. And she also be wanting, like, she's looking for like a solid, she's not looking for a solid mate, but she wants a real relationship, a real mate, and you know.
So Rennie, what are you looking for, girl? What are you looking for in a man? Are you looking for somebody to, okay, so that's a good thing too, because Rennie has a small child. So are we looking for someone to be a daddy or a companion to the mama?
I mean, I can't speak for her.
No, that's what I'm asking Rennie.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like her daughter, Miley's about 4 now or something.
Oh.
I feel like
She out the way.
she's getting older, but I feel like just date and don't try to force everybody you hook up with to be the one, because that's how I feel like a lot of these younger women get into these situations.
Yes.
Just date and get to know people.
And you know what else is fucked up? When you see he ain't the one, you ain't gotta leave him alone because he's not the one. You just know not to fuck with him like that because he ain't the one.
I say leave him alone. You're wasting your time. Not
if I got time to waste.
Not if he's not the one, but if some of y'all things don't align, I feel like just keep dating around.
If I have time to waste and he ain't the one, then I would just put him in a different category.
She said that her daughter has her own dad, but they're a package deal, so of course a guy has to be willing to
deal with all of that.
play stepfather or patty cake.
Okay.
Okie doke. Tracy said depends on the woman. I'm the total opposite. Tell me what's wrong so I can let you know if I can or will correct it. So Tracy's one of those women that wants to correct it. I'm one of those, I was already right. It's like, no, I'm playing. Anywho.
Bitch, I ain't like, I am too.
I was already right?
Yeah. I can't say that I'm not able to see what I'm doing wrong until it's addressed to me. But when it's addressed to me, I take full responsibility.
Keisha B has
for
made
it
in.
Hey, Keisha B.
And she's laughing at Tone, talking about what if I got time to waste.
I might do.
And,
I might fool with the nigga a little bit.
So that was question number 5. Can addressing issues with your mate be misconstrued as constantly trying to argue?
I say yes.
Okay, the next question is, do you refer to yourself as a cis woman?
Fuck no, I'm a woman.
Do you ladies refer to yourself as a cis woman? And also, what pronoun do you prefer to use? Okay.
I'm a woman. I'm not a cis woman. I'm not a born gender. I'm not no motherfucking label y'all put on me. God gave me the title already of woman. And I'm finna go with what he said back in the day when he created me. So all this new shit y'all come up, name yourselves. I'm a woman.
Okay, Keisha said there are times for conversations, clarity, and owning are part of the responsibilities in the relationship.
Agreed.
Some people think they heard you. I missed that little part.
Yeah.
Miss Brown said no, she's not a cis woman, and she refers to herself as a she. Keisha B said no, she's not a cis woman, and she just calls herself a woman, or Keisha. Keisha says she's a woman, period. Keisha F and Keisha B. Rennie said, I agree with you, Tone. Tahir says she a woman all day, snatching all. Tahir saying she has a vagina, y'all.
Okay.
She's letting us know she has a pussy.
Hey, listen, you got to.
Tracy said, that cis shit pissed me off. I am a woman, that's it. And Christelle said no. Lauren has entered.
Are you a woman or a cis woman?
I do not. I'm not a conforming type of person.
You're not.
For like the respect of people and just like, you know, at work and stuff, I do have to refer to people as them, they, and you know, it is very much confusing and you always have to be mindful, but
people actually want to be called them.
Yeah, and the person be clearly in your face as whatever you could tell what they are, but you have to call them or they.
Okay, so listen, in that respect, I don't mind. I'll call you whatever the fuck you want to be called.
We asked them, like, what do you want to be
I don't
called?
mind that at all. I feel like people should live in their own.
And it's no shade, but just like when a man looks like Kenny Rogers or Billy D. Williams and they saying that they're a woman, we got to call him her. right in their face. And then the other residents be like him. But we be like, we can't make them say it. You know what I'm saying? But the person will literally look like Dr. Phil and they'll say they're a woman. So we're saying her.
Okay, so this brings up a very interesting... I know it's not supposed to go this way, but I have to put this in here. I'm sure that everybody has seen, or maybe you haven't, Just Hilarious. There was a woman, there was a transgender woman who was saying that we as naturally born women don't own periods, we don't own childbirth. That does not make us a woman. That's, you know, that's gender neutral, and that's for the trans women too. Just Hilarious came on and said, bitch, you got me fucked up. No, that's not it. We are women. We do own periods. We the only bitches on the planet that have a period as a female. Mm-hmm. We're the only bitches on the planet that can have a baby that's a female. So we do own that. And she got so much backlash. And you know what was funny? A lot of men was on there saying, I find that real funny that just saying this because she looked like a man, and she she looked like have to do with what the fuck she's saying.
They always do the black women like
yeah,
that.
like
particularly the black women.
And it was the black man. Academic was the first one to say it. It's always the black men.
DJ Academics is retarded.
That shit.
He's retarded.
But it was the black men attacking her. What is she saying that's wrong?
We did too, Miss Brown. Miss Brown said we had a 2-hour training on that. We do. So like I said, whatever you want to be called, I respect it.
I do too.
But
you're not gonna call me no cis nobody. But you need to respect the fact that I'm a full woman, born of a woman, and just like you want respect as whatever you want to be called, you need to respect us as who we are. Mm-hmm. We brought you the fuck here. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be able to say I'm a trans, I'm a whatever without a bitch having you. Mm-hmm. So keep that energy, bitch. Don't try to compete with us. You won't we're women.
I just feel like I'm not going to argue or battle with them. Mm-mm. I know that I'm a woman. I know that I'm a mother. I know that I birth children. I know that I have a period. So if they want to tussle about that, let them tussle. I don't even tussle on that because we know who we are. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't replace us.
Yeah.
But I definitely subscribe to whatever you want to be called. I am more than happy to call you whatever you want to be called.
They said Jess got the lady parts no matter what she looked like.
Exactly.
Lanique said,
and she done birthed the whole son to prove it.
Lauren said, hey, I'm a woman. I gave birth to 7 kids. They could never be me. Ever.
Shout out to Lauren.
Ever.
Because, bitch, I couldn't be you. 7 children?
I definitely can't.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Shout out to you for real,
like
Lauren.
shit.
And, yeah, so that's that. So we are unanimous that we do not want to be referred to as cis. Cis is just saying another word for woman, but they're just making up all these words and all these labels. We just
cis women are supposed to be women born biologically women.
Yeah, a regular woman.
We women. Yeah, we don't need no other title. We're women.
So yeah, that's that. And
do you feel like society is catering to this?
I do. 1,000% over.
Do you feel like it's over? It's going too far?
Yes, and I have another question that is loosely based on this. It's just, I'll go ahead and read the question. It is, has social media, I think I know it by heart, has social media made it okay for dysfunction? I feel like all of this stuff.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I feel like all of this stuff, I mean, of course, gay, lesbian, all the transgender, all of that stuff has been around since I was born, and I'm almost 50. But I feel like everything is amplified now. Everything is elevated now. And I feel that social media plays a big part in it.
Okay, so that's been going on since medieval times. In medieval times, men, most of the men that were actors dressed up as women. They went to see the king later on, and they were lady boys and all of that type of shit. So all of those things have been around. Transgender women, lesbians, gays have all been around since the creation of human beings. So we're not saying that this is some new shit. What I'm saying is us trying to create these little boxes and you want to be defined. I'm totally for you being respected, because there was times where you being who you were got you murdered. So we're definitely in a better time now.
Someone just was voguing at a gas station and he got murdered.
You see what I'm saying? That's too much. Nobody should lose their life on who they are. But when you're trying to, like I keep saying, if you want to do...
Yes, there will be hoes there.
If you, like I keep saying, if one person can't do it, nobody can fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to come up with all these subcategories to include you're never going to include every single human being on the planet.
Or please
and that's
everyone.
Yeah, and it seems like that's what we're trying to do.
Juanita Harris is in here.
Hey, Juanita girl.
Tracy said black people still losing their lives for being black. Cherie is
That's
watching.
true too.
Tracy said absolutely, Jafani. They literally welcome dysfunction and mayhem because motherfuckers, which is Tracy's favorite word, are miserable. And Keisha B said yes, and podcasts have as well.
Tracy,
Keisha B, you feel like podcasts have become dysfunctional? What are you saying about that?
Tracy, do you think that social media makes people miserable now? Like, okay, there's always been miserable people in the world. I'm not saying that. But do it seem like more people are more negative now because of social media?
Tracy says society is definitely catering to it, and it's more shit to divide us.
Yeah.
Tracy said, but that's the era we come from, Tone, and they act like that era didn't ever exist.
I'm telling you.
Referring to gay
Lonnie
men
B,
as
yeah.
the F word. I do feel that, I just feel like we're angry people as a whole now.
That's true.
I mean, of course, we see it on social media, but I just feel like everybody is angry. Everybody is mad. I feel like that has always been a thing that has been kind of glorified. When a baby is 2 months or 3 months or 5 months, if the baby has an attitude, that's already considered cute. And then people start, oh, well, I don't like people. You know what I'm saying? You 3 and 4 claiming you don't like people. Oh, she got an attitude. Don't mess with her. You're putting this into a little kid's head. And then, of course, they become a bigger kid who they can't stand people. They mad. They angry. They getting smart. I feel like that's something that we have done as a society. And, of course, it plays out on social media as we see in the comments. It could be a sad video. It could be a peaceful video. It could be any kind of video. In some type of way, the comments will turn angry, mean, negative, distasteful. It will take on a whole new meaning. So, of course, yes, I feel like social media has upped that.
I feel like people do it for clout too. Like,
thanks, Misa.
They have I feel like with social media, you have the ability to twist people's words. You have the ability to put whatever your interpretation on what the comment. You can read it. You can literally type a comment that says, "This is not for me, but for you." Okay, go off, sis. This is for you. Somebody will literally come in the comments and be like, you're biased to men because what do you mean that's not for you? Like they're attacking you for that not being your preference. Mm-hmm. They bring a whole fucking shit about that not being your preference, and now they feel some type of way. Nothing I say should make you feel any type of way about yourself.
Yeah, you shouldn't get that upset.
Yeah, like if I'm not coming at you directly, I'm leaving a comment on a general post. Why are you offended to the point where you want to get me fired and you want to come up my job and fight me and all? Come on now.
Tracy said, I think social media enhances misery.
Mm-hmm.
I think most are miserable in general, and social media magnifies it. It's a lot of undiagnosed psychosis out there.
On the contrary, Tracy, I believe that most people are not miserable. I believe that you see the misery because those are the people that comment the most. They have nothing else going on in their life. They have nothing else going on. They have nothing to be happy about, so they troll. but I feel like the majority of people are happy with shit that's going on in their lives.
Michael is in here.
Michael who?
Sutherland.
Hey, Michael.
Michael said it'd be a lot of get-withs on social media where the comments follow the flow. Michael, now that Michael's my little brother.
That's true.
Michael is 150% accurate on that. People will go along with, like Michael said, the flow of the comments. If everybody's joning or coming down or whatever the case may be, then next thing you know, all the comments are going to be indicative of that.
Agreed.
So I agree with you 1,000%.
Do you know I know someone who read the comments before they respond?
Yeah, that's crazy. That
Insanity.
I feel like you don't have a mind of your own at that point.
Well, they don't want to be attacked.
So they don't want to say nothing if the man says just what Michael's saying.
Just what Michael's saying. So the person will read the comments.
I ain't got time.
If they're me either. Go
make some money.
I ain't got time to read that shit. Y'all just go out there fucking attack me. They read the comments first. If their views are not aligned with what the comments are, they will either not post it or they will repost it on their page and say what they think about it so people can jump on their bandwagon. That's too much fucking work for entertainment.
Will said you on your shit tonight, Rapunzel.
All right. Will, okay, like I said, I feel like you hating on my ponytail, Will.
Tracy said I always get attacked on Instagram because I'm usually with a whole different perspective. I call them trollologists or trollologists. I can't say
because they are trolls.
And Tammy said, but why are we, the trans women, attacking us women without exposing the down low married men they mess with, but they jump on all of us women? So Tracy's basically saying
that's a word. That's true.
That the trans women are actually saying we're jealous of them.
Yeah.
And because they take our men. That's what they're saying also.
And a lot of trans women say, a lot of trans women say, you think he don't want me, but he's the one that's in my inbox.
Troglodyte is how it's pronounced, Jafani. What is it? What's the definition, Tracy?
What is it called?
Troglodyte. Put that definition in here, Tracy.
Yeah, because I never
What
heard
does it mean?
And I feel like there is some down low men, and there is
some.
Yeah, yeah, but it ain't. They're saying basically every man wants them.
Damn near 7 out of 10.
Every man secretly wants a man, and the fact that they look like us makes the man want them even more.
Michael said they already have their own peanut gallery tone on those comments. You know, the little Facebook people that write their comments or their questions and everybody agrees with it.
That's true too. That's very true.
Larry Moon said, I love y'all dialogue.
Hey Lair. Thank you for the book, Lair.
I love y'all dialogue and subject matter. Keep up the great work.
All right, thank you,
Larry.
We try.
Tracy said I agree with him, but that's society. The majority are sheep and follow the crowd.
True.
Keisha said we know who we are. No explanations needed. God said I was beautifully and wonderfully made. Biology is biology. Period. The sperm chases the egg. It's natural. Women have menstrual cycles.
The sperm do chase the egg.
I
like that.
Women have menstrual cycles, which is more than just bleeding. It seems as if women are looked as characters to put on. Being a woman is way more than nails, dresses, and hair. So, they want the black woman rhythm, but not our blues.
Okay, so Keisha, listen. That's a motherfucking word, Keisha, all day. This is going to make the clips, Keisha, because that was a motherfucking word. And that's the really funny part about the whole thing. I don't give a fuck what type of man, woman, cis, trans, whatever. If you are a trans woman, you started out with a black best friend. You started out mimicking your mama or your mama good girlfriend that you always admired. You came from a black woman. Now you're trying to act like we don't fucking exist. That's the crazy shit. That was a word, Keish.
Larry said all men don't secretly want trans.
Hell no.
That's an opinion, not a fact. Tracy said they said we women are jealous of them and we're all miserable. It's hilarious. They've changed their whole body to look like us, but we're jealous.
Even the white trans, they want to be black women. Mm-hmm. But we don't fucking exist.
And
that's
Brown
crazy.
Said yes to what Keisha wrote.
Like shit. Keisha, that was a word, girl. That's going to make the clips.
This is Keisha's very first time.
Listen, well, Keisha, for your first time, you made the clips for next week.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna move on. So nobody is a cis. That's what the question was.
Not at all.
Nobody's assist women.
We don't play that shit over here with talks with Tony and Teena and our audience.
I don't know if Felicia's in here, but this is kind of like what Felicia was touching on a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It said, and I saw this in another group that I'm in. It says some women take so much pride in never asking a man for money, but will get upset with their family member or their female friends for not helping them when in need. What is, like, seriously,
like,
what is the rationale behind that? I personally,
Harrison, you go first.
Harrison is in here.
Hey, Harrison.
Okay, Tracy gave us the definition: a troglodyte, a person as regarding to be deliberately ignorant or old-fashioned, outdated.
I forgot what that was. I thought that we were talking about trolls.
Tracy said that's why people and her get into arguments on Instagram.
Oh,
because
okay.
their thinking is troglodyte.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, Boo has entered.
Hey, Boo.
Hey, Tawana.
Hey, Miss Steele.
And Harrison Winston.
Hey, Harrison.
You
go first on this one.
I don't know, because this has been an age-old question for me. I have heard various women say this or whatever, like, you know, they always say, like, well, I don't want him to ever say he did something for me, or, you know, this, that, and the third. But again, they will get mad if their mom doesn't help them, but their man is laid up right beside them. Or they'll get mad if their girlfriend can't go pick up their kids, but their man got your call too, or whatever. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes, people might not want their mate to think they're in need, which I don't understand that. That could be a reason. But I don't understand it, but it is an issue, I feel.
It's definitely an issue, but I've never understood the issue. If anything, I'm going to be more mad that I had to ask my mama for some money when you laid beside me. I'm going to be more mad at that. That I had to actually go to someone else when you right here and you ain't got, like, bitch, why you ain't got it?
I know.
Why you ain't never got it?
I know a girl, she might be watching, shout out to her.
Hey, girl.
She used to have to ask her she used to go with girls, so she used to have to ask her old girlfriend to buy food for her kids, and her boyfriend. He was right there.
You need to be with the old girl. We've always, as black women, only race is black women. We are conditioned to think that we have to work with a motherfucker. a white bitch, listen, she got her goals, she got her, if you're not meeting that shit, it's fine. But you not for her. There's nobody looking at her no type of way. Even her parents expect her to date on her level.
Or sometimes I feel like, because
your mama gonna tell you, he's a good man, Savannah.
I feel that some black people do that as well, and some white people do.
Yeah, they do.
I feel like it's just all based on, like, your socioeconomic
and your upbringing
and background overall. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I agree with that, but not necessarily. Okay, so, well, even white people do this. I just believe that black women are expected to work with a motherfucker. No other race is expected for that. Even Indians, Africans, when you get married off with arranged marriages, you have to be a provider. You have to be able to provide for my child. Black women don't African American women are not expected to have that. Your mother on C Street gonna tell you, okay, well, he worked down at the plant, he make $3 an hour, but his $3 and your $7.
Watch your mouth. Don't talk about James Evans.
I don't
play that.
Okay, so
James provided.
Okay, so me and her got a difference of opinion on James.
James provided for
She
Florida.
think James
Florida was the
provider.
problem. Florida was the problem.
No, James was the motherfucking problem.
It was Florida.
Every
time James came up with a scam, Florida didn't want to do this.
Like I said, Florida had a whole motherfucking secretarial job, bitch. And James made her quit because he was jealous of the man she was working with at the board of the tin whistle, bitch.
Wasn't nobody stunting.
James was the problem.
Wasn't nobody stunting Florida.
James was the problem. But I agree with Tracy 100%. We are conditioned to work with and not expect more, to the point where black men come down on black women when we want more.
When you have expectations.
We
have expectations.
We are
as a black
expected
woman,
not to have any.
You are like, you're looked down on.
Any man that comes up to a black woman, you supposed to take him because you supposed to be happy that he even picked you. I don't give a fuck what type of gutter motherfucker he is. You supposed to be happy that he picked you.
Okay, we got a lot of comments.
All right,
Felicia, she kind of touched on this earlier, so this question is kind of piggybacking on what she said. And Felicia said, him as a man should be mad that you're going to someone else.
Period.
But Felicia, unfortunately, these men this day, they right there whispering, telling you what to say and what to order for them.
He be right on the
they
phone.
right there placing their order. They getting a big piece of chicken when your old girlfriend that sent the food for all of y'all.
Yep.
That's the type of men we got nowadays. Not my son, but yeah. Anyway,
I like to
next
say,
up,
my men don't play that. I love
Candace
that
said,
about
I
him.
had enough of struggle love. I don't want it anymore.
Me
so
too.
Candace not going for that shit.
Me too, Candace.
Cherie said, that's what I feel separates boys from men. I like that one, Cherie.
Very true.
TT Fontaine. I like that name, TT. It sounds like you on a TV show.
That's my boo.
TT Fontaine said, that's misplaced anger. Females just don't want to aggravate the penis. So you saying women just don't want to ruffle no man's feathers, period.
And that's why they just accepting whatever.
So
I agree with that.
Tracy said, growing up in the 90s, we dated a different type of man. So this shit going on now is completely foreign to us OGs.
Yeah, the niggas had money in the 90s.
Hurston said, for one,
I
y'all
agree.
are not talking about men, because if you are in the household with them, you already shouldn't have to ask. The car should be full with gas. There should be food in the fridge. I don't believe in 50-50. I believe in 100-100. Because if you put 100% effort in all of the time,
I agree, Harrison.
and you ever fall short, you won't be under 50%. That's some lame shit. Okay, I'm not knocking what you're saying, Hurston, but these are men. Like, yeah, it's true. Like, oh, you saying he really ain't a man because he ain't providing. But these are who women call their man. You know what I'm saying? This is who somebody call their man, their husband.
Well, we've all seen situations
people
where
are married to these people, or people are, this is who they call their man. So who the hell are we to say they not really a man? Yes, they're not doing what we consider the manly thing, but this is who women have picked to be their mates.
But we've all seen situations where a bitch call a dude her man, and he ain't no man.
I mean, I just be like, I'll call him a bum, but if he's over 18, he's a man.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I got you.
Ray has entered.
Hey, Ray.
Ray don't have time for us no more. When the last time
Ray be outside? It's
when the last
summertime.
time we seen Ray on Talks with Tone and Teena? Ray outside 7 days a week.
It's been a while.
Christelle said her boyfriend is the first person I'm asking for help. I don't care.
Me too.
And Christelle go with my nephew, test his son Lee.
And
Lee better come through.
He better. I will say this though. I strongly believe that if I don't have it, you need to have it. If you don't have it, I need to have it. We should rely on each other. There should not, and I don't really believe in the man carry 100% of the weight. I ain't even saying that. But he needs to do the majority. He the man. I think that's a lot of shit. Not even saying social media, but how society is nowadays with all this. I ain't never asked to be equal, bitch, because we ain't. We're not. Men supposed to. There's men and there's women.
He'll say he on here listening.
There's men and there's
Brown
women.
said very true, Tone.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be equal. We weren't designed to be equal. Men are supposed to be hunters and gatherers. Women supposed to keep house.
Nurturers.
Yeah, we're nurturers. We're all that. We have different roles in society for a reason. So no, I'm not gonna do all the shit that a nigga's supposed to do. I'm not doing it.
Okay. He should be said, you're a strong black woman, so hang in there. Well, we are tired of being strong.
I agree. We were conditioned
said,
for
yes,
that.
we are expected as black women to help a N-word when we always have helped the N-word.
Yeah.
Ms. Brown said, me personally don't get mad with anyone who can't give me anything because I just feel like I'm responsible for myself. But don't mean I'm not going to ask if I really need, but honestly, only my sister. So, Ms. Brown, if you had a significant other, you feel like you would go to your sister before you would go to him? And if you feel that way, why?
Yeah. I'm interested too. I've always been interested in women.
Yeah, like
who
I
say,
really want to know why you would do
Me
that.
too, because I've always
not no funny stuff.
I've always been interested in women that say I don't want him
Ms.
to
Brown
be able
said,
to
well,
say
when I'm in a relationship, that's something different. Okay, she did come down there and say that. Fancy Jenkins said, I had this convo today. Don't ask me for shit if you have a living man.
Okay, how do you feel about
I
that?
have no pity for that shit. My man went and got a second job that worked harder than his first job so we can be good. So we ain't working to give shit away when you hollering my man, my man, my man, my man. I'm on the fence with that. I'm a very much person. I help anybody that's in need. Like, yeah, you might have a man that lives with you, but obviously, I mean, I don't know if you went to him. Maybe he don't have it. But hey, if you have a little junior and this junior's piano recital and you need $50, I'm not gonna be like, why your man ain't give it to you? That's just me. I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff. And I feel you, Felicia. Like, hey, bitch, I don't want to hear you bragging on your man every 5 minutes when you're coming to me when you're in a bind. And listening to your man, or your man's always interjecting and putting his 2 cents in, and
you borrowing the money for y'all.
Yeah, and you already know your man. You already know when your friend's man ain't shit, so you don't definitely want to hear her bragging on him, and you definitely don't respect him. But if it's your friend or your sister or whoever, you're doing it for them, not for, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on the fence with that too, because there are sometimes I might come to you for $25, but that's my personal shit. I need $25 for. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like if he paid the whole mortgage, I don't feel like he should contribute my $25 for my. Hey, Juwana, we ain't seen Juwana in a minute either.
Lily is in here. Lily.